He's been an award-winning media personality and producer. As a speaker, he's empowered over 1 million people from the stage. Now one of the leading business coaches and brand experts is taking over the world of on-demand audio. It's the Business Bully Podcast. Now here's the business bully himself, Dave Anderson.
Yes. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen and lady friends, it is the clean-shaven, misbehaving, living fully business bully Dave Anderson, snapping necks and cashing checks, damn it, because that's what I do. Woo! If you like it, great. If you hate it, you better learn to love it because it's the best thing going today. Now, let me talk to you for a minute. I don't know how long you've been listening to the show, but if you've been listening for a while, I do appreciate you. Thank you for supporting our sponsors. Thank you for your emails, your letters, all of that good stuff. It does so much for me. It literally makes me feel 10 feet tall. Like I'm in such a state of eternal gratitude to you. You have no idea. But I want to talk to you today about something that is a reoccurring theme with people who are my clients, people who come to my organization, talk to me or my team through discovery calls at bit.ly/bully call. There is a lot of discussion about why people can't make money online, why people can't grow their business, why people haven't been able to take whatever their business. I don't care if you're selling sandwiches or you're selling ass. It's all the same thing to me. And by that, I mean, scared money don't make none. So when you're talking to me about how shy you are and how you're no good in front of a camera and how, you're confused by the life and I don't know what to do and this whole internet thing is just too technical and I'm not a technical person, well, so on and so forth. To all of that, with the fact that I know my mother is probably going to hear this show, I call bullshit. I call complete and utter irrevocable bullshit. Here's why. You don't want to talk to me about how techie you are or how techie you aren't when your ass has a smartphone. Because 20 years ago, you didn't have a smartphone. 20 years ago, if you had a cell phone, you had a regular cell phone. And if you didn't have a cell phone, you had yourself a beeper. And if you had a beeper, you might have had a two-way. So don't talk to me about how techie you aren't. 15 years ago, you weren't sending emails like you do now. The average person gets about 500 emails a day. So you know how to navigate email. You know how to delete things. You can get on Facebook and block people, but you want to lecture me about your inability to be techie. I call bullshit. And on behalf of the people you are called to serve, they call bullshit too. I'm going to need you to understand that this game is not going backwards, okay? The internet in and of itself is here to stay. And if you are smart, you are doing everything you can to get your piece of it. I don't like being in front of the camera. I'm a fat guy. I've been fat. The day I was born, I was 9 pounds, 8 ounces, 27 inches. I was a big-ass baby. I've always been a big kid. That's never going to change. So I don't particularly like the way that I look on camera. You know what, though? My bills don't give a rat's ass about my personal ego about how I look on camera, and I'm sure you're not listening to this show worrying about how I look or what I'm wearing. You want to know why? Because you can't see me any damn way, and if you care that much, then you're focused on the wrong thing. We're here to talk business. So my personal feelings when it comes to driving traffic or building my business in front of a camera or on the internet or for the world to see has nothing to do with my personal feelings. That is ego-driven. You cannot have an ego-driven business. Okay, if you're Donald Trump, you can have an ego-driven business, but the average dick is not walking around here with an ego-driven business. Let me tell you what it really is, especially for those of you who say, oh, I don't want to go live. I don't want to put myself out there. I'm shy. I'm no good in front of a camera. Calamity. I'm a punk ass. Woo. What it really comes down to is not that you're shy. You're scared. Now, let me break that down. You're not scared of people. Hell, you're not even scared of a camera. A camera is an inanimate object that does not have bullets in it, so it cannot kill you. You are scared of what people think and the conversations that people will have after viewing your video and what they're going to say about it. To which I reply, they're talking anyway. Get over yourself. You need to be out. You need to figure out how you can take your situation to the next level. Every single day, I'm thinking about what it is I need to do to grow my situation, who I need to sit down with in order to leverage a relationship, in order to grow my brand, in order to get one more listener, one more fan, one more person to buy a book, one more person to register for a course, one more person to listen to me and want to have me come to their school or their business or their group and give a talk. I am looking for one more person. And I can't do that sitting on my ass talking about, oh, well, I'm not a techie person. Oh, I don't look good on camera. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. Oh, who gives a rat's ass? I am so sick and tired of listening to you complain, but yet still you'll complain about how much you hate your job. The job that you sit around and tell me and my team you want to quit. The job that doesn't appreciate your talents and your skills. The job that takes you away from basketball games and school plays and birthdays and anniversaries and working real late but not making more money because you're on salary, so all you're going to get is all you can get, and they're going to squeeze every single minute, second, and hour they can get out of you. But yet and still, you want to talk to me once me and my team tell you what you need to do. You want to say, oh, well, I just don't know if I can do that yet, or I haven't done that yet, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then you'll come back and say, well, it doesn't work. It doesn't. No, it works. But you have to put in the work. I wish there was a shortcut to getting to this money. The more money I make, the more I realize that there is no shortcut to getting to this money. And the more money I make, the more I realize that there's still more money to make. And the more money I make, the more I realize that there's still more people who don't know who the hell a Dave Anderson is, let alone a business bully. And so I've got work to do. And if I've got work to do, then your ass got a whole lot of work to do. But you can't get there playing shy. Shyness is killing your business. Listening to people who have never been where you're trying to go ain't going to help you get there. It is the dumbest thing I see people do. They're listening to people who have never run a business. They're listening to people who have never had a 5 or 6 figure month. And if you're trying to have 5 or 6 figure months, why are you listening to people who are sitting in the cubicle next to you? They don't know what they're talking about, because if they knew what they were talking about, let me let you in on a little secret here, sports fans. If they knew what they were talking about, then they wouldn't be in the cubicle next to you trying to figure out a way out. I want you to have the way out. So I need you to step up, get on my calendar, and let's address the shyness. Let me show you how to work around that. Let me show you how to build a 6 and 7 figure business. Go to bit.ly/bully call. bit.ly/bully call. Until then, I'm going to need you to get out your feelings and get into your business. Peace.
Want free business and marketing tips from Dave? Text Business Bully to 31996. That's Business Bully to 31996. Standard data and text message rates apply.